What's up, Mirandigas? We're back with another Persona video. So, I saw this Persona series waifu tier list. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make one for fun, like just 5 my favorite waifus, stuff like that. It's not weird. Listen, I'm just doing this for fun as characters I just find, I guess, cool and stuff. And Persona has a dating mechanic, so I guess it kind of works. So I found this tier list. I'll probably put the link in the description. If I don't, do tell me in the comments below that I haven't. Um, as far as I know, I haven't seen any missing anomalies. I mean, I think there are more than I expected on this, considering the dancing games are here. So, and that's good. That's good for me. So, I've covered this up. So, let's see. So, on number 5, I want to pick Nozomi. Now, we don't have the full picture yet. I might hide these above tabs to hide the characters that I've kept. Now, Nozomi. Most of you probably don't even know her. Most of you probably don't even know her. She's from Persona 4 Dancing. I would say she's one of the Kanami Kitchen members. Kanami Mashita is the main characters out of all of them, and then there's like Nozomi, Sumomu, Tamami, and there was another one. This is Nozomi. I did find when I played the game to be her, like, she was pretty cool. Like, once you save her and she shows her true personality, spoilers for P4 Dancing, I guess. I won't go that deep. But her personality and being scared of everything, but trying to improve herself, I just found it cute. I was like, oh, that's actually a pretty motivating thing. And I also found it pretty cute. So I feel like she's bottom here because I like her a lot, but I feel like she does not have the oomph the other girls I feel like have. There are the characters here that... One more thing I will add, that this is not me trying to say this character is better than this character. This is just my personal preference. So I want to keep Nozomi here. I do like her personality. Somewhat with her interaction with Kanji is pretty fun too. It's cute and stuff like that. All right, so put your bets in, boys. Who do you think the next character would be? I'll be very honest. I myself forgot who the next character was. I had to check. So we're gonna put Chihaya at number 4. She was okay, when I first played OGP5, I remember I dated Makoto at the start. I found her cool. That was just me going blind. I did not know that people loved Makoto that much. I went blind. I was like, oh, she's cool. I like her. And that's why I do understand why people love Makoto in that regard. I dated her. Then later I did the Chihaya Confidant, and I was like, damn, man, she's way better. Like, I like Chihaya way more than Makoto. And I know the community does not care about Chihaya. The community does not care. Like, she's... Like, some people do. Like, she's very, I would say, under the radar. I don't think she's underrated. More so, she's under the radar. Not a lot of people care about her. Like, she's good. She's not overarchingly amazing character or overarchingly bad character. She's just good. So, I remember dating her. I did like her a lot. I still do. I just remember that now, recent my royal playthrough, I was like, there was someone else. I'll just say that. But I do enjoy her. And I remember, like, just cheating on Makoto completely. It's so weird to say. That's so wrong to say. But I remember her. I liked her whole, like from the countryside coming to the city and understanding everything. And I liked the way she was, like, trying to propose, like, hey, do you like older women, or what do you think about older women, and something like that. And, like, the option was hell yeah. Like, do you like older women, or are interested in older women? I was like, hell yeah. I was like, I found her to be pretty cool. And I also found her that the whole she's trying to find her own personality. Like, other people are calling her the maiden, and then in her town she was a monster, or stuff like that, you know. The whole, if you look at recently memes, like, back in the day, if a woman would do something extraordinary, like, I don't know, solve a math problem, though I don't think they did maths, whatever, they'd call the a woman the witch. And if a guy did it, it's like, whoa, yeah, new discovery. But, like, I always found her to be pretty cool. Like, she is on here. All right, so at number 3, I'll give you a hint. It's from Persona 3. Number 3, it's from Persona 3. All right, so at number 3, where the hell is she? Why the hell? Oh, there she is. I was trying to look for the reload, but I guess this was made prior to reload. So we have Mitsuru Kirijo. Now, let's just close these. All right. Now, I remember playing the Fest version. When I first played Fest, I dated whatchamacallit, Yuko. Yuko is still pretty cool. She's cool. I dated Yuko. Well, technically, I dated everyone's fest. But, like, my whole shtick was Yuko. I never did the C's Girls social links in my OG PS2 run. Those of you that know, have watched that run. In Reload, I did every social link. I Platinum Reload, though it's pretty easy. I guess the social links is the time-consuming part somewhat if you have to do a second run. But I really liked the character, especially at the end where she was finally like her fiance or like soon to be fiance, I don't know, maybe fiance was off like, hey, you shouldn't be with poor people. They dirty. Poor people this and that. And Mister's like, listen here, you piece of garbage. This guy is the most, I don't know, she like manliest, whatever. But this, like, she was like glazing Makoto and everything. And then that guy was like, mommy, I gotta go. But like when that happens, my mind was like, ching! I was like, whoa, what the hell? Like, damn, okay. They really, like, because I always used to think, so I understand they are kind of, clicking the whole Makoto and Yukari relationship. And then I was always like, they're kind of clicking the whole Makoto and Aigis relationship. And I was like, they're doing that in the story. And the thing with Chihiro and Yuko was like, they're not part of the story, so they can do whatever the hell they want with, Chihiro and Yuko. But I was always like, how are they going to pull Fuka and Mitsuru? How are they going to pull that? And I remember, like, I saw Fuka, like, I was doing Fuka's social link. Hers is pretty late. I was doing Fuka's social link, and I was like, okay, it kind of makes sense. They're, like, kind of building a bridge and, like, reducing the gap. They're doing that. And, like, Makoto is, like, trying, like, is very understanding of Fuka and stuff, and always found Fuka to be more helpful than she really thinks she is. She is pretty useful and stuff like that. And they also pulled the whole, well, Fuka did give, in my opinion, Makoto the best gift ever for Makoto is like customizable headphones for him. Custom made headphones. Like, okay, let's just, I know we're talking about Mitsuru, but bro, I would like just, if I see a girl, just saying, like, not even a girl, like, if I see someone make or like give me something that's customly made for me, like, okay, that is like just the peak. That is, because that is like, damn, like they really, like, they give. But like I always used to think like, okay, they kind of build it with Fuka. I was like, how are they gonna do with Mitsuru? Because I'm not seeing anything where it's like, how are they gonna date? And they pulled that off. I was like, oh, okay, I like her now. I really do. That are like her defending Makoto. I was like, yeah, she's really, really, really good. So let's put her here. All right, next up, let me hint you, it's from P5. I'll give you one more hint. I've been glazing her recently. So we got Haru. Now, Haru, I will say, is by far one of the most underrated Persona 5 characters. Probably one of the most underrated Persona characters. Probably. I do understand people's concerns with Haru is that her arc comes really late and it feels more like Morgana's arc than Haru's arc. I do understand that. I'll never, and after that they don't really push Haru into the story because spoilers for P5, I guess. After the Okumura arc, it's like, this is something I don't even like this is something that they do with Makoto as well. Like, after the Okumura dungeon and the Okumura arc, you do the Sainijima dungeon. Now, on hindsight, when you're doing the Sainijima dungeon, it should be for Makoto, right? It should be the dungeon for Makoto. Well, no, it's actually a dungeon for Joker and Akechi. So they also do, like, and then after that, it's just Joker Akechi, Joker Shiro, Joker Yaldabao, boom. It's like, after that, they don't really touch on, like, any of the Phantom Thieves characters. But the problem is, even if they do, it's like somewhat here and there. But the problem with that always is Kamoshida, An and Ryuji got their whole limelight in the dungeon. It's for them, Madarame, Yusuke, Kaneshiro, weirdly enough, for Makoto, even though I think that's a stupid choice. They should have given her someone close to her. Maybe they could have done like Principal Kobayakawa or something. I don't know, like something like that. And then we got Kaneshiro. What's funny, my friend, hopefully he doesn't watch this video. My friend is playing P5 and he's like saying that, like, I think he just done the Madarame dungeon and he's saying, oh, we're gonna go he calls him Humpty Dumpty. But he said we're gonna go into like Principal Kobayakawa's dungeon. I was like, well, it should be that way, but you'll be going to another dungeon. And I think I did mention another Humpty Dumpty dungeon. But I feel like Kobayakawa could have been, that could be a short video, I guess. But Kobayakawa. But you get Kaneshiro with Makoto, even though I don't like it. Futaba gets her own dungeon, who cares? And then you have Haru. Haru has her own dungeon with her father. But in the story, it's just, mostly Morgana. But, however, now I'm still gotta continue Strikers, and I'm hearing people say she is really good in Strikers. But, Haru's Confidant is probably the best Phantom Thief Confidant. I still want to sit down and do Evi's and Toranskin, no good Toras. Confidant, those two are remaining. But Haru's is probably the best Phantom Thief Confidant in the game. And it's the funniest. It's done really well. Like, I'll be honest with you. Like, if you have not done a Confidant, do it. You'll be a fan of her. She's she's D rank in the story, and then she's S rank in the Confidant. Like, she's that good. And I really like her. Like, she tried to propose and stuff. And, like, the spin-offs kind of push it, but that's because she proposed to Joker. Or kind of told her that he likes her. Like, she likes him. Alright, so next up, I think maybe I spoiled. Okay, so at number 1, I'll just give you a hint. Oh, wait, no, P4 is here. You know what? No more hints. Alright? You know what? Comment below, who do you think my number 1 pick is? I have mentioned this slightly here and there, but let's go. Rize. I remember, like, maybe it's me. I love this pigtails look. But also, one more thing. I do find, like, her social link is kind of iffy, boring for me. But I do find the whole trying to find who she really is, who the real Rize is, kind of entertaining and enjoyable. Also, the way she finds it. She is clingy. I know people hate that, but I just find it funny. Like, it adds more funniness to her and Murray's situation and with other girls. And like, senpai! Like, I do enjoy that a lot. She, to me, is number 1. And for years, like, I've been, like, okay, not years, I guess. I mean, technically years, but not years. But I really loved her. Like, all these jokes aside, I remember, like, my friends, like, we do this whole waifu thing. Oh, the best waifu thing. And, like, I'm the anime guy in them. So, I'm the weeb, the degenerate weeb most of the time. I've been, like, called, like, oh, I always say Rize Kujikawa. And they'd be, like, always, oh, Rize sucks and stuff like that. So, she's always number 1 for me. There are some characters here that, I don't personally like. Okay, I don't dislike them, but I don't think of them that way. Characters that are really good, like Aigis and Yukari, are really good characters. I don't really have that. Futaba is a gamer, so people might go for that. She's up there. Chie, I think, is really good. Her personality is really, like, attractive and stuff. She's really good. There's one more I wanted to mention. Yeah, Saori. I am a Saori defender. I am standing here just saving Saori. You know the meme with the missiles, like the soldier and then the kid is sleeping? That's me. Like, Saori is sleeping, I'm this. But I have always said this. To me, whenever I look at Saori, I look at a really good friend. Which is funny because her social link is she's trying to find stuff like that here and there. With the dudes and stuff in her past. But I look at her and she's like a really good friend for me. So Saori's up there. This nurse, hell no. I like her social link, but hell no. Ebihara is cool. An is cool. I remember dating her too, Ayane. Yeah, I remember dating her too. Did I? Yeah, I think. Well, in my P4, I dated everyone. Did I do every girl's then? Okay, I probably dated everyone. Shidori's cool, but that's for my man Junpei. Chihiro, I think a lot of people... Nowadays, people don't talk about Chihiro that much after Reload. But back in the PS2 era, she was people loved. She's from P1, the Snow White-esque mirror thing. Elizabeth is cool. Ellie is cool. Fuka is really cool. I feel like a lot of people might love Fuka. You're here. People are gonna hate me when I said that. Togo, I've seen a lot of people. Nowadays, I've not seen a lot of people talk about Hifumi Togo. Back in the OG P5 era, a lot of people did talk about her. After Royal, I feel like not a lot of people talk about it. Kanami is cool. Yoshizawa, a lot of people love. Kamoshida Light, I guess. People, as they say. Labras is really cool. She is probably the most dark and depressing Persona character. Probably. Lisa is cool. Maki, again, I don't really see it that way. She's, I think, is a really good character, but yeah. Makoto, I do think, is overrated, but I do understand, as I said, like, why people love Makoto. Margaret is cool. Mary, cool. You're fine. You're fine. You're way too fine. Kashiwagi, hell no. These teachers don't really care, except for, I guess, Toriumi. Naoto is pretty cool. I can understand why people do love Naoto. Is there anybody else? I guess Yasai Nijima people love a lot. Yuko, back in the day, I remember people loving a lot. A lot of people don't talk about her now that much. Yukiko, there's some Yukiko fans. Yukari is just, you know, people just are onto, like, Yukari, I've never seen people go with the whole waifu route. They just do it for the Makoto and her ship with Makoto. And yeah, I guess Ulala I really like. Takemi, a lot of people like. But I guess that's it. I guess tell me in the comments below how many Persona games you played, and then give me your waifu tier list if you don't, if you feel like it. If you don't, if you feel like this isn't something you want to partake in, you know what? If you don't want to partake in it, tell me your favorite ice cream flavor. Right? Maybe I'm from Pakistan. There might be some flavors I don't know about. But tell me your favorite ice cream flavors. You know what? Alright, Mirandigas. Like, and if you don't love ice cream, tell why. Because if you don't love ice cream, I'm like, I might slightly judge you. But I hope you enjoyed this video, my Mirandigas. Like, comment, subscribe, click on the bell. See you guys next time with another Persona Shin Megami Dragon Ball favorite video. You can subscribe and try to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. This was a fun list. I might just burn this up. I'm looking to stop recording. Bye, 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 bye.